What's good, boys? So today we're going to be doing a Kenny Pickett Carolina Panthers rebuild. And I do want to start this off with saying we are getting very big on this channel, so please leave a like and subscribe. There's a lot of you guys that are watching the videos that are not subscribed, and I would really appreciate it if you guys did subscribe. I'm bringing you guys content pretty much every day if I can. Yeah, just keep on showing love, and I'll start putting more videos out. But yeah, so Kenny Pickett is probably the number one quarterback in my eyes in the NFL draft. Number two in some people, you could say Matt Corral, but I'm a big fan of Kenny Pickett. Now we're just gonna go ahead and sim this whole entire year and see what pick we get at the end of the year. But this is we're just gonna try and build around Kenny Pickett and this Carolina Panthers rebuild. That it's very very good opportunity that they could have Kenny Pickett in this upcoming draft. They do have the number 6 overall pick, I'm pretty sure. So hopefully we can get something in the realm of that. If not, we will have to maybe make a trade up if Kenny Pickett will not fall to us. But yeah, we're gonna see what we can do. We're gonna rebuild through the draft in this first off season and just work from there. Honestly, I want to get a championship in around 3 years. And if we can't get a championship in 3 years, then we're going to call it a failed rebuild, which is not something that I want to be a part of because, I mean, we've got Christian McCaffrey, DJ Moore, Anderson. I mean, Anderson will probably be gone. It'd probably be a really good trade piece. Most of our offensive line, pretty bad. Pretty bad defense. Gilmore, he'll probably be gone. Brian Burns will probably be the only guy who will be around on the team at the end of the process. But yeah, it's gonna be a realistic rebuild. So we're gonna make sure that we keep it realistic because it is a Kenny Pickett rebuild. So if we make it unrealistic, then it won't be an actual Kenny Pickett rebuild. So yeah, we're gonna see what we can do here. What's our record? Wow, 14-3. That's just not right. That's not something that we should be. We're gonna go ahead and send him to the Super Bowl. We should not be 14-3 with Cam Newton as our starting quarterback. Yeah, there's just no reason why we went 14-3. A little upset, because we should have had a really good pick. So that means we'll have to, do a little bit of trading to get up there into the top. Man, I really wish that we didn't do that good. That sucks. But we have a lot of money here, so let's see who needs to be renegotiated. So Stephon Gilmore, we're gonna go ahead and throw him. We're gonna go ahead and throw him a 2-year deal, I would say. Yeah, it's a lot of money, but I mean, when you got to do it, you got to do it. It's Stephon Gilmore, man. I know it's a lot of money, but we have to do it. Now, my thing is with Stephon is he's most likely going to have to be off the team because it's just so hard to build a team around a 32, 33-year-old guy who's out of his prime, But I mean, he's still a really good corner. We might just keep him around for the last 2 years. I'm honestly probably going to let the rest of these guys walk. Yeah, we're going to let the rest of these guys walk. I don't know how I feel about that, but yeah, we're just going to let them walk. No reason not to. let's see what's in free agency, because if we can build a contender in the first year, I mean, we went 14-3 last year, so if we can build a contender in the first year, I wouldn't be too mad about that. Would not be too mad about that. But it has to be realistic. Devontae Adams is not realistic, sadly. Probably the best wide receiver in the NFL, besides Cooper Kupp, I would say. Cooper Kupp just had such a phenomenal season last year that you really can't put anybody above him. Now, Teron Armstead, I really don't want to see him go to the Redskins. He's a superstar. Is it worth giving him $20 million a year, though? It is not. I don't see a world where I would give Teron Armstead $20 million a year, knowing that he's gonna go down in overall, and that $20 million is just gonna be going down the drain. I mean, yeah, he's still gonna be a really good left tackle, but he could retire any year. So Odell could be a guy that would. Odell may be a good option. I would only want him for like 1 year, because he will go down. So I would just offer him the 1 year deal. Not really sure how much he likes that deal, but 1 year is what I can offer him. I would actually probably like Gallup more, and I would offer him a 5-year deal. We're gonna take our deal back from Mr. Odell, and then we're gonna go all in on Gallup. I think Gallup will be a good option. Not a great wide receiver, nothing crazy. He's not gonna give us, primed Steve Smith numbers, but he'll do pretty good for us. He really wants to go to the Steelers, huh? We must have offered him a bag. We'll offer him this. This is all we can offer him. Okay, that's fair. Do I see anybody else I really want? Not really. I mean, AB, no. That would just be kind of stupid on anybody's part to ever sign Antonio Brown to their team. But yeah, I think this will be our only signing, honestly. We do need a center. Ben Jones. I mean, we let go of Matt. I think we'll sign Ben Jones. We can get him on a cheap option. Sign him 1 year. And that'll be it for us. We're going to see who we got. Hopefully we got them both. I think we definitely pulled enough strings in the Michael Gallup offer. So hopefully he'll decide that he does want to come over to the team. It'd be really big, honestly. Because, I mean, DJ Moore needs that number 2. That's gonna give him consistency. Robbie Anderson's not really a great number 2. Be a good number 3. So we did pick up Michael Gallup here. I'm very happy with that, honestly. So now our wide receiving core looks like this, which is not a bad thing by no means. Brian Burns has 5 upgrade points. I'm just going to upgrade him. I really want to see what he gets up to. +1 tackle. This man's a demon. He's crazy. Keep going. +1 speed. Wow. +1 speed's crazy for Brian Burns. He's already so quick off the edge. What's he got here? +2 tackle, +2 finesse. He's just going to be a crazy speed rusher. +1 hit power. Man, he's crazy. 89 speed off the edge there. Whew. Looking like Micah Parsons, man. But yeah, just a lot of guys here that you just don't know about. Just question marks. We're going to roll with them. We are going to roll with them. Let's get into the draft, guys. If we have to move up, we will. We'll see what the mock drafts have it looking like. Kenny Pickett is the guy we're going with in the first round, no matter what. So if we have to go to number 1 to get him, we will. Number 2, number 3, number 4, whatever. Wherever it says he's going, that's what we're getting. So I really hope that... What pick do we got? All right. Start drafting here. I'm going to look and see what pick we have here before. Let me go ahead and pause the draft. I don't believe he'll go number 1. The Jets are in need of a quarterback. But I don't see him go number 1. Where does it say that he will go to, though? It says he's going to go top 5. Okay. Okay. I think I can make a move up in the top 5. I do believe I can make a move into the top 5. Sam Howell wouldn't be a bad option, but, it's just Kenny Pickett's the guy. We're going to move into the top 5 for him. Probably around number 3. We're going to have to give up a little bit for him, but we're going to make the move. We should have our pick. It should be around, I would say 25th or so. And we'll just package that up with, it's 30th. Wow. That's unfortunate. So do we package it up with Stephon to get to number 3? Because you got to think we're going to have to give up a lot here to make it realistic. Maybe we give up Taylor Moton and Robbie Anderson. If that's something maybe a top 3 team would be interested in. I'm just not sure if that would be something they would be interested in top 3 wise. I mean, you get a pretty good wide receiver, solid right tackle, and you get a first round pick back. So you can't really go wrong there. Would they take it for the number 2 pick? Is that a possibility? They don't even have any cap space. This is going to be a problem. Nobody has cap space, man. It's going to be a problem. I don't understand why that's the case here. Nobody has cap space. So we're going to have to make a move for Kenny Pickett after he gets drafted, it looks like. That's just unfortunate. Actually, you know what it is? I think that they do have cap space. It's just I'm offering them 2 guys that are making so much money to the point where they are not even able to, put that money on their books. Because, look, he's making $20 million a year. And Robbie's making about 22. So that's just an unfortunate situation right there. We're going to have to give him somebody else. Maybe a young corner. And, I don't want to have to give up Jeremy Chin, but that might be what it comes down to here to get our franchise quarterback. I do not want to give up Jeremy Chin, just not realistic. He's such a good player here. Maybe I could give up this running back in the first. And then take maybe a cap. I don't know. They wouldn't do this. Now, would the number 3 team have any interest in doing this? I know the Jets wouldn't have any interest in something like this. I don't believe. Yeah, no. The Jets have a little bit of cap space, so they could take on about $10 million more. So if I could throw I know this is kind of sad to see Dante go. Yeah, but they're just not going to take that offer. Now who has the number 3? This is going to be tough to get. I don't see anybody right here. It's just going to be really tough to get a top 3 pick. This is a possibility. He's making a pretty good amount. would they take Stephon Gilmore? Like, I know that they would take Stephon Gilmore, so they're going to have to give me $8 million back. I'm giving you such a good player here. You have to give me $8 million back. Do you even have it in you to give me $8 million back? Anthony Barr and Everson Griffin. Fair enough. Fair enough. Wow. Don't understand that. Maybe, is there anybody else do you have that's, taking too much off your cap space? You're just paying too much, maybe? Very unfortunate situation right here where we just can't get, maybe a top 5, top 3 pick because, cap space is just very in the negative here. Harrison Smith's making so much. I wouldn't mind taking him. They took it. I think that's a fair trade. You get Stephon Gilmore. You get a first-round pick back. Harrison Smith, probably not going to be that good after 1 year. We're going to keep him on the team. We're not going to make any crazy trades. Hopefully he's still here. They took the left end, so hopefully Kenny Pickett will be here on the board and we can take him. He will be. He's going to be a number 3 player on the board right now. We're going to take Kenny Pickett. 91 throw. Yeah, what we expect from Kenny. I really hope he can become that guy for us. We got a 3rd round pick here. We're going to take it. But yeah, I really hope Kenny Pickett can become that guy. Take over our franchise here. And really just, we need him to take us over the top. And that could be a possibility in year 1 after what we seen last year from him. Or not from him, from our team with Cam Newton under center. Let's see what we got here. This guy right here. Actually, he's not too bad. That's a 3rd round pick. I'm not really going too in depth here. Could take the tight end. But I think we might go left tackle. We're going to go left tackle. He's going to be normal. 88 strength. Kind of raw player. Munford's a pretty good player, though. So, we'll take what we can get. I'm just going to move on here. That'll be the end of the draft. Nothing really to see there in the 4th round. We took 2 solid players with our picks. Obviously Kenny Pickett, and then we took a left tackle, Munford. So Munford might get the start. We're a little weak on guard play, so he might get the start there. Yeah, that's gonna be it for the off season. We're going to see if there's any realistic trades that we could make. Anybody who just doesn't want to be around. We'll go ahead and upgrade everybody. Let's see here. Who does not want to be around? Because we have a lot of talent. And Christian McCaffrey, Kenny Pickett, 74 overall. We got our wide receivers here. Robbie Anderson could be a guy that we could flip for a tackle or a guard. Not a tackle. We're good on tackles. A linebacker wouldn't be bad. We're going to have Anthony Barr starting, so not really sure how I feel about that. Our corners are pretty solid. Harrison Smith. I think we do have a chance to be a contender. Now, here's a guy who has an opportunity to be traded. But is it time to give up on him? Not sure. We're going to go see what his trade value is. And then if we can get a trade for, him and Robbie Anderson for a pretty solid maybe linebacker, then we can move on. I think that'll consolidate our team enough to be a contender this year. But it's just, does anybody have any cap space to take on Robbie Anderson is the question now that we have to ask ourselves. Robbie Anderson and thought that said Alvin Kamara down there, guys. Freaking out. Imagine we got Alvin Kamara. But nobody really has any cap space. I know that we're going to be looking for a guy who's going to be pretty expensive. They're double stacked on middle linebackers. So is a Miles Jack trade out of the possibility? I think so, because he's making so much money. Or he's not making enough money. And could we take anybody's contract on? Like, do they have any bad contracts worth like $4 million? This would be one that I think would maybe take it over the top. Yeah, we'd be good, I think. No, yeah, there's just no way we can make a trade here. I don't believe so. Yeah, I think we're just going to have to let it go. We got the team we got. Year one, I'm not sure how we're really going to do. But I think we could finish 9-8 this year. And then Kenny Pickett can get development, which will be very good for his development. Yeah, we just don't really have much to do here. It's so unfortunate. I mean, this guy's a rookie. Super unfortunate, though. I mean, Harrison Smith's just not as good as he should be. Brian Burns is at this. We're going to generate best lineup. Yeah. Pretty solid team. Nothing crazy. Pretty bad offensive line, to be frankly honest. But I think that's going to be it. I think we're going to go ahead and see what the end of the season's looking like here. Not sure what our record will be. I will see you guys in the playoffs. So, boys, that'll be the end of a super unfortunate regular season that will keep us out of the playoffs, it looks like. As we go 7-10, let's look at the stats, see who played pretty solid, see who we're going to maybe let go. Kenny Pickett, pretty solid season. 4,338 yards, 33 touchdowns, 14 picks, 65%. Kind of, it's rookie numbers, not too upset about that. 1,700 yards for Christian McCaffrey, 16 touchdowns. Phenomenal season. Can't ask for better at all. Michael Gallup, what a phenomenal pickup. Christian McCaffrey with 1,000 yards receiving as well. And DJ Moore. Little low on the receptions than I would expect. Yeah, it's just a bad season from DJ Moore. Unfortunate. But we will see. I want to look at the defense real quick. See what the defense looks like. Defense, Shaq Thompson most likely will be staying after that season. Pretty solid season. Brian Burns, 15 sacks. Great season from Brian Burns. 2 picks from Shaq. Our corners are just not getting interceptions. Very unfortunate season. Yeah, I think our defense just needs to be better in terms of, getting turnovers and forcing the offense to make bad plays. But yeah, we're just going to go ahead and get into the offseason. Super unfortunate way to start the first 2 seasons here. Or that was actually the first season. But yeah, super unfortunate way to start the first season, but not too bad because, we went 7-10. We'll have a solid pick. We'll be going into the draft with a pretty solid pick to start our new year off with. Christian McCaffrey, realistically, could get traded, but I would not want to. I do not think so. Who needs to be re-signed here? I'm pretty sure Shaq Thompson is up for re-signing. Brian Burns, obviously. We're going to give him as much money as possible. 7-year contract. Just as much as possible. So, yeah, Brian Burns is locked up for about 7 years, which is kind of crazy. DJ Moore, not a great season. We are going to lock him up, though. Most of our superstar guys here will be locked up. These guys just not giving us anything to look forward to, really. Yeah, none of these guys will get re-signed. We'll re-sign our kicker. Nope, he's asked for $4 million. We're good on that. No reason why Jason Myers should be asking for $4 million. And we are not going to be paying him $4 million. So let's go ahead and get into the free agency here. Not worried about re-signing a kicker who's going to ask for $4 million. I could just go in here and get a kicker for about 1.8. Oh my goodness. Lamar Jackson's in free agency. That is a scary sight. Now, is this a year where we go big and we sign a super big wide receiver for Kenny Pickett to throw to? Kenny Pickett is going to need that guy, that wide receiver. Should we say, Terry McLaurin, come on down, and we sign him? Should we do it? It's going to take it's going to eat a lot of our cap space. But I think we're going to offer Terry McLaurin right here. I think we're going to do it. Not sure how I feel about it, but I think we will do it. Another guy who's kind of under the radar. We could offer J.J. Watt a 1 year. Not a big guy that I would really like to offer. Bobby Wagner. How much is he asking for? A little bit too much for my liking. I don't think there's anything else here. We could use a little bit of help in the corner group, I guess. Definitely on the line. Is there any solid linemen here? Solid. We need a solid one. Just nothing really here. Rodney Hudson for the 1 year. Yeah, I can give Rodney Hudson that for 1 year. He's still star dev. Yeah, I wouldn't mind giving Rodney Hudson that for 1 year. We might have the retirement bench on our line. Can I even offer that? I cannot. I can bring it down a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna do that. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and offer that. We're gonna give David DeCastro and Rodney Hudson offers for 1 year. I think that's a good idea. We're gonna push forward here. We're gonna see. Yeah, we got the draft coming up, so we got Rodney Hudson, so Terry McLaurin as well. That's the two guys I wanted. That's gonna take up a lot of our cap space, but our team's a really solid team now. We have a really good shot of winning the Super Bowl next year. We have 2 more years to do it. All right, boys, we're back after I randomly get kicked out of the servers. You know how Madden is, guys. So it is what it is. But yeah, we're going to see what pick we have here. We have the 11th pick. We're not going to do any moving up. We're just going to stay there. Pretty sure we have Harrison Smith still. Unless he decided he was going to retire. Let me see if that is the case. I do believe so. With the 11th pick, it does show that a right tackle's possibly the best here. Left guard, DT wouldn't be too bad. Who's a DT name? We got good DTs. I think we might go with this DT, actually. I know I just said we might go with this DT. B finesse. He ran a 4.87, which is not bad. He's a really solid DT. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and take him. He's going to be normal, but hopefully he is a high overall. That's just unfortunate, the normal. If he's a high enough overall, he could get the start. But yeah, we're going to go to the second round here, see what we got here. But I think our team is good enough to compete next year. D-tackle or not. Hopefully we see a linebacker here in the second round. Hopefully. And not really. Not really any linebackers. Yeah. I think what we do here is let the CPU draft for us. We'll see what we get. We kind of busted our first pick, so we're just gonna let the CPU go with it. Hopefully they draft good for us. I'm just ready for this next season. I think that we are Super Bowl contenders. Kenny Pickett up to around an 80 overall. With a solid season last year. I think he has a very good opportunity of taking this team to the next level this year. Yeah, we'll see in week 1 what our roster does look like. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this season. Last year our defense was just horrendous, and this year we're going to try and turn that around. As you can see, our defense was 32nd in points per game last year, which is, as bad as it can get. So, and we still hang around. But yeah, we'll see. What does our roster look like here? If it will ever load. You just never know if Madden's ever going to load. Like, I don't understand why it's taking 15 years for me to load into the adjust roster screen. 15 years. Hang in there. Hang in there. Like, is this even is this even Madden? Is this even Madden? Like, what do I do in this situation? Where like, come on, man. There's just no reason why. Yep. You love to see it. All right, boys, we're back again after this. It's just going to happen over and over again. This game is, really, really grinds my gears sometimes. You just can't even get loaded into the actual game without it disconnecting for some reason. But yeah, Kenny Pickett's up to a 78. Obviously, we added Terry McLaurin. Robbie Anderson's still here. Pretty solid team. Tight end, still about the same. We got Rodney Hudson, David Castro, kind of to round out our line. This guy will probably have start over Brown just because he's a 66 and a 69. Not great. Can't really be too mad about it. Here's our rookie, about a 75 overall. He will start there. Yeah, Harrison Smith is still on the team. Anthony Barr is going to be here still. We're going to rock it out with him. I think our team is a championship contender in the sense of we do have Christian McCaffrey, so that automatically should make us one. And we'll see what our record can be here. at the end of the season. I'm going to let you guys sim with me. I really hope that our record can be in the realm of 11-6 or around 12-5. Wouldn't be too upset with that. I think we could really work with 12-5. It just shows that our team would be improving. I mean, we went, what did we go, 7-10 last year. Yeah, it's just a rough year. Defensively, we really got to turn that around this year. Harrison Smith probably getting burned over the top. We just had to make that trade. And we're going to be going up against the Minnesota Vikings and Stephon Gilmore. Anyways, let's see what we got here. Let's go look at our team and see what our team is looking like. We did make the playoffs, which is a good sign. So let's go look and see what our team is looking like. Kenny Pickett's up to an 82 overall. McLaurin, 99. DJ Moore is becoming a very good second option, as he already was, honestly. We got our left tackle over here already up to a 76 overall. Very solid. He loses his star development. It's very upsetting. But at the same time, he's still gonna get better. Only 24 years old. Shaq Thompson, still here. This guy's getting a little bit better. It's a pretty bad defense. We got Brian Burns. That's pretty much it. Pretty bad defense. Can't even lie. I think that is what is holding us back. I think our offense is very good. There's just no really weakness on our offense besides maybe a couple spots on our line. Pretty solid tight end. Yeah, there's no reason why we should be. Let's see how our defense did play this year. As Matt Corral is the third highest quarterback in passing yards in the league, and Kenny Pickett has a really bad season. Looks like it. Very unfortunate. 30-9. Christian McCaffrey, phenomenal season. Another phenomenal season catching the ball as well. Terry McLaurin, very bad season. DJ Moore, pretty good season. Michael Gallup, just not a great season offensively. Defensively, Anthony Barr goes absolutely wicked, tackling. That's exactly what we want from him. Not sure. Brian Burns has 16 sacks. Very nice. Very, very nice. Our rookie gets 4.5. Probably not that many interceptions again. Our defense did turn around a little bit this year and make a little bit of an effort. Let's see what the awards are looking like. Most likely, probably Patrick Mahomes. Ooh, Jonathan Taylor wins it. You don't really see that as much. Coach of the Year. We're all the way down here at 6. AFC. Christian McCaffrey wins Offensive Player of the Year. Very good. Defensive Player of the Year is going to go to Khalil Mack. Brian Burns will be at 4. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Nobody for us. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Meeks gets 4. Exactly what we want from him. Quarterback, we get Kenny Pickett at 6. Not great. Running back, Christian McCaffrey, obviously. Wide receiver, nobody in there. Besides DJ Moore, and he'll be at 10. Lineman, don't really expect to see anybody. D-line, Brian Burns will be at 4. Linebacker, nobody really at linebacker. DBs, nobody there. Not really worried about the kicker. Yeah, I expected a little bit better. I was thinking 11-6, 12-5. We got to that, but I was expecting a little bit better from Kenny Pickett. So we will go week by week here. See what happens. And we're going to lose the first week of the playoffs to the Minnesota Vikings. Unfortunate. I guess we're back into the off season to start the next part of our rebuild, because we're gonna have to make some moves this season. Obviously, this is gonna be our last year with Kenny Pickett here, so we're gonna have to make some big moves this off season, to secure the championship with Kenny Pickett. We have to win this championship this year, guys. This is gonna be it. Hopefully we can make the amount of moves that we need to make this offseason, to the point where we can get Kenny Pickett. Or to where we can get Kenny Pickett that Super Bowl with the Panthers. Very unfortunate end of the season. I thought we had a chance there. I feel like we're better than the Vikings. Definitely better than the Vikings. Maybe Stephon Gilmore got the game-saving touchdown or something. You never know. Jeremy Chin, go ahead and sign him for the 5. He'll take that. If not, we would have franchise tagged him, which would have been a very big chunk. Rodney Hudson, if he does want to come back, would not be opposed to giving him $9 million for 1 year. He's a solid center. So if he does decide he'd like to come back. Shaq Thompson has not showed me any signs of being a bad linebacker. We are going to offer him a 2-year deal. He does want to go to a new team, so scram then. Scram. I have no problems with you leaving. If that's the way it has to be, then that's the way it has to be. I will take Derek Brown on a 3-year deal. Not sure why Shaq Thompson decided he didn't want to be on the team anymore, but it is what it is. 5-year deal for CJ. CJ, I really do believe he will be better than the 82 overall in 2 years. In real life, Anthony Barr is going to be gone. So, yeah, we're just going to let Anthony Barr walk. DeCastro, he's going to be gone. I think we will bring Motos back, because it will add... Yeah, Motos is going to be back, because it's going to keep our depth really good, and he's not asking for that much money. So yeah, we're just going to have to bring him back. Free agency, we're gonna be going into free agency with about $50 million, which is very good. So hopefully we can land a couple free agents. Lamar Jackson's in free agency again. That is very wild. If this was unrealistic, we would be picking up Lamar Jackson right now. But yeah, I think it's just gonna be a lot of veterans. Stephon, would you like to come back? Would you like to come back, Stephon? I'm not gonna offer him that much money. That is way too much money. I'm going to offer him around this much, like $10 million. That is just way too much money for him. He's not the same player that he used to be, so I'm not going to offer him that much. Von Miller off the edge would not be bad. We need a outside linebacker, so what's his speed? Not bad. I think we can use Von Miller. We're honestly just trying to get a Super Bowl this last year. So anybody's going to help. So anybody that we can really get that we know is going to be a significant impact on our team. Tyler Higbee wouldn't be too bad. Offer him a 3-year deal. Keep on going down the list here. We do need a kicker. Koo is the best kicker in the market, so we will offer him. I think we've offered enough offers here to the point where if we can offer him yep, this will be it right here. We got offers on the board. If the people take them, then we're looking good, honestly. Our team is looking very stacked and ready for the next season here. We do have our first-round pick as well. It won't be a great first-round pick, but it will be a pretty good one. Stephon Gilmore accepts. We're going to get all of our players here. Very nice. We're just going to go ahead and go to the draft. No reason to shortcut it, anything like that. We're just going to go ahead and go to the draft, see what we can get in the first round, and we're just going to go ahead and try to win this Super Bowl the next year. I really believe that adding Von Miller and Kendricks and all these pickups we got, Stephon Gilmore, is really going to bring a lot to our team as we get kicked out of the... So, boys, we are back again. After it happens again, we're going to start the draft up. Probably make around, like, 1 or 2 picks, and then we're going to go ahead and probably go into the season. We got the 23rd pick. We do need a safety. That is something that we are in need of. Let's see. What is available safety-wise? This guy. What's he looking like? B tackle. Man coverage is not a very big thing. Yeah, he just doesn't really look that good. Yeah, not good. What about this safety underneath him here? Yeah, not good either. Not sure, man. Yeah, the safeties just don't really look that good. We're going to go with this guy. We need to take a safety. 92 speed. I mean, he looks, athletic as all get out. Normal dev, not good. We're just going to go ahead and let the CPU go ahead and do it because for some reason these draft classes are just not hitting with us. Not hitting with us. All right, boys. So we will be upgrading our players here. Not that we really have any super big guys to upgrade, but this next season, Super Bowl or bust. Really hope we can get a Super Bowl for the sake of the rebuild. But Kenny Pickett just hasn't really progressed the way that we have been expecting. Yeah, he's a solid quarterback, but he just hasn't progressed into that guy that's going to take over the NFL. Like I said, he's a solid quarterback. Nothing invincible. Nothing wicked. 81 overall. Solid. I mean, he has very good targets, so he should be a lot better than he is. Just nothing crazy. Solid offensive line. Yeah, pretty good defense. But it's not what anybody's really expected. Like, you would expect our guys to be, we're going to move him out to left outside linebacker. But you'd expect our guys to be upgrading a little bit higher after a pretty solid season. But yeah, it's just not really worked out. The team just hasn't really meshed the way we wanted it to. As you can see, we still Harrison Smith is gone, but that safety that we did draft is actually a pretty solid safety. Was not expecting that. I kind of just took him. There because I just felt like maybe he would fit the mold. He looked like he was going to fit the mold. We ended up bringing him back, Stephon Gilmore. Just picking up a lot of veterans that we thought would help the team in this last year. Von Miller at right outside linebacker. Yeah, we just brought in a lot of guys who we think you know, hey, this is our last year. We have to make something happen. So let's do it. You know, let's do it. And that's what we were thinking. So we just brought in, you know, the best of the best. You know, the people who have made those plays happen over and over again in that playoff situation. Von Miller has been in so many different playoff, you know, appearances, things like that. We will see what our record is around the midseason point. We're going to stop there because this is the last season, so I do want to see what our record will look like around that midseason point. And if we do need to, you know, make any moves or something like that, we can. Because, you know, this is our last season. So making that move, if we do need to, you know, 6-2 is not bad, and I think that we can work with that. Our team, is it Super Bowl? Is it ready for the Super Bowl? Not sure. Yeah, I think we're just going to go ahead and push it forward to the Super Bowl here. I'm not really going to worry about negotiations. But I do want to see who's in here. Yeah, just a bunch of old guys. Stephon Gilmore's making, you know, $10 million a year, so. But yeah, let's go to the playoffs. See what our team looks like. I think that we'll be, you know, top 2 seed in the NFC. Maybe go around 12-5, 13-4. That'd be, I mean, 13-4 is obviously what we want, but 12-5 wouldn't be too bad. 10-7 is very disappointing. That's very disappointing. Just, wow. You don't expect that, and then you lose to the Giants the last game of the year. Kenny Pickett, just, I'm not sure, man. Is Kenny Pickett the what the Panthers need? Will he? I mean, if they draft him in real life, will he be, you know, that quarterback for them? What can he take them to the promised land? That's a question that cannot be answered right now. He has not taken us to the promised land. 35-17, not great. You know, pretty solid numbers. McCaffrey has just went off in this rebuild. Yeah, McCaffrey is a different type of dog. No reason why McCaffrey. Yeah, this is why we pick up Eric Kendricks. He's gonna lead our team in tackles. 16 sacks for Brian Burns again. Can't ask for more. Can't ask for more. There's just no reason why we go 10-7. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna go ahead and sim. Not sure if we're gonna beat the Vikings. And we lose. That's just unfortunate. Can't even get past the first round of the playoffs in this rebuild. If you guys did like the realistic style rebuild, please leave a like on the video. I really want to keep on bringing them on. I'm gonna bring you guys an unrealistic rebuild in the next video. So if you go, you know, let me know what team I should do unrealistic with. Probably the Jets is gonna be my unrealistic one. Coming up. Probably be my next video I do upload on the channel, so please stay tuned. Make sure you guys subscribe, turn your notifications on so you don't miss the next video. And yeah, I think that is going to be it for today, boys. And that'll be